Alright, Grand Rising everyone. It's Shay Seeking and I'm back with another video. So, boy, I woke up this morning and I don't even know. It was just like a whole bunch of like something that came in here that had me all up in my feelings. It was a dream. I was trying to remember the dream when I woke up, but it had been taken away. It's almost like I go, it's not even like a dream sometimes. Sometimes these, I don't know why I just want to say program. Like it's almost like some of these people only exist in that dimension or something. In a back like a shadow energy or maybe even subconscious or like you have a real family somewhere there, but you are plugged in here. It's almost like they are plugged in that other dimension. And so they have power over you in that dimension, which could ooze into this particular lifestyle here. I feel like it's somebody's keeping somebody trapped out of something. It's just a weird thing because I feel like whatever this stuff is in these dreams, it don't even feel like dreams. It feel like this was real life going on somewhere else, like in the ether. Y'all, you know, I don't claim to know everything. I try to stick around the same type of keywords and shit like that that I use on the platform because it's just the best way that I can describe what I'm sensing. You know what I'm saying? It's the best way to describe that. And I feel like this is where all the dirty dealings go on. This could be, like I said, that whole thing about hypnosis from a distance here. But there's something strange. Like I said, there's something calling on me to trust energies that may be tapped in there and here equally. And, you know, the whole world may not be able to see what they're doing to me in the 5D, but these people, it's almost like somebody is trying to pull me towards their energy for some reason in the 3D. You know what? One second. I need to go get my Harry Potter cards. Or are they up here still? Nope, I think I took it out. camera is recording. That is my charger. I'm doing a live video and I need it. You're going to have to find something else. You're going to have to find something else here. Excuse. Hand me my charger because I'm not going to be doing this. I'm not really playing with anybody today. I really am not. Aubrey? Get in here. Stop fucking with me. My camera is already recording. There. What? Yes, I did. I appreciate you stop playing with me like that. I'm not in the mood. Shit, people be just disrespectful as hell around here. It's that energy of somebody trying to disturb me from what the fuck I'm over here trying to do. Anyway. So, yeah, like I said, something about the energy is off and flawed. You know, and like I said, I deal with energy. So, you know, people carry energy. So, you know, like I said, nobody know, like my daughter just coming in here taking my charger like that, and I'm tired of these videos cutting off. It's like, excuse me. It's like this antagonistic kind of spirit. I also feel like there is another energy here, some type of spirit that's like stirring up something here. I don't know, I've been having a lot of phone calls from family members, but like I'm not the type of person, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but if I don't feel like it, I'm just not. And like something is telling me, source is telling me to keep on doing what I'm doing here. We got Pisces right here when I cut this deck, and it says intimacy, intuition, and compassion. I feel like whatever this is, there's a masculine hovering energy that I feel was spying or something last night. Almost asking like, how do you feel about intimacy in your life right now? Energy that deals with me energetic only. Almost like somebody wants to put you in a position, like to deal energetically with you in the night. Instead of being whole with you or being like a whole package right now, right here, today. I don't know what that is. We have Mercury, think, learn, network, and communicate, okay? But I want to go ahead and pull 3 of these first. Something about identity in reverse here. Somebody could be using somebody's identity for something here. Okay, maybe flights of fancy, but maybe it's about to be over. Maybe somebody's in some kind of sneaky link or secret relationship. There's something about something like that. You know, I was watching that movie, The Vow, and it was the part when the girl was coming up to her mother in her garden, and she was asking her about her mother and her father or whatever. So tricky and so funny because, like I said, I don't know, the guy in that movie, you know, I think he's from like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, he has that Fauci phenotype. That phenotype of that one director. I can't remember what his name is that's in the media right now. The phenotype of my dad's wife. You know, I'm just wondering who all these people really are. Like, I really am like a golden child, different kind of energy here. Truman Show, some shit like this. Where I have to refigure and try not to offend nobody, but I don't give a fuck if I'm telling my story here. You know, try not to offend family and friends and stuff like that, because sometimes I can see them, but I can also see their shadow person or whoever their doppelganger or their lookalike or their clone is. And I can also sense, I can still pick up on the energy. Like, it's really weird because you want to believe these people that's telling you that nothing's going on. but you smell it and you can sense it and you get something on their spirit. So, or on the energy that's around them. So like I said, it's the weirdest thing, because somebody could possibly be telling you the truth, but we're talking about something that happened in a past lifetime, something that could be about to be approaching, something that could be happening right now, and somebody could be lying to you. You know what I'm saying? Being a psychic, intuitive, or a seer and having these gifts doesn't mean that every aspect of your life you know what's going on. You know, I feel like somebody expects for somebody to have crystal clairvoyant something, but I feel like, again, that's what happens. Like closeness of relationship and bonds and spell work and other shit can compromise that sometimes, especially when we're dealing with these high level individuals that are supposed to be going into these high level commitments that would change the world. You're going to be the ones that are going to be targeted the most. You're the ones that are at risk for, you know, a heavy doses of mind control, or for them trying to silence you like you're their fucking property. You know what I'm saying? They're not really trying to silence. And I noticed that because other readers and shit like that can get away with doing things. But I feel like there's always this sense of disappointment of the people around me that may not even mean me well. Sometimes that are bothered because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing it. So I feel like there is a cesspool of deceit on all levels here. I'm talking about galactic energy. I'm talking about fucking on like government energy levels. I'm talking about, it's like somebody breaking a curse and breaking something, and somebody trying to slap it back on their wrist, like one of them fucking slap bracelets. It's just, because I used to think those slap bracelets were like magical when I was growing up. But definitely something like this that I'm picking up on today. I also feel like there's a threatening energy coming from a brother, uncle, cousin, maybe distant relative. Distant lovers just came to my mind. So the distant lover could be, like I said, a distant relative too. But I feel like the thing is, there's different levels to this because of the betrayal, because of the time that has passed. You know, the people that have been in charge of this fiasco or whatever are all intertwined with different levels of this lie or something. But I feel like it's all because somebody expects, even if I find out, the point is for me to find out and not be able to do anything about it. You know, I think that that's the point, to be in her hurt. Yeah, you might have broke that curse or whatever, but you're going to be in a world of hurt. You know, I waited right until you actually, I'm seeing you and I'm guiding you through understanding what happened. But as soon as you figure out, I'm about to slam you. I'm going to slap you across your face with it. I'm going to hurt you with whatever this is. This is very disgusting, I guess. It's almost like somebody wasting so much time trying to sprinkle out some type of energy or show something instead of just doing it. So it's just like at some point in time, you got to figure that somebody really wasn't on that shit in the first place. This is just what I'm picking up. Somebody could have the world feel fooled, but they know that they can't have somebody else fooled once they see something. Okay? So I'm picking up on a huge family betrayal or deceit. Now, past life or something, and past life for me can be 1,000 years ago, or it could be 10 fucking years ago. You get my drift? Because things are always altering and shifting, but how? See, they don't tell us the deep, deep levels of it. We could be talking about energetically. You could be married with 2 kids and whatever. Love makes things happen. But I think a lot of this shit is being done by control. And they're making you think you did something wrong when it would have been impossible for somebody alone to figure out what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost just like people playing games. It's like this game that somebody want to play here. And you really won't even probably know who the real culprit is every time, because it's such fucking heavy games being played. It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but a great deal more to your friends. Again, this is what I'm talking about, you know? But it's almost like you don't even have the information or the input or the specific pieces or all of them yet to be able to bring it to someone. But if it comes up and is brought up to someone, then hey, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know you may not understand, but that's not going to stop me from expressing myself about what's going on here, right? If you didn't do anything, then don't be mad, don't hold a grudge, and don't be upset about it. But I could be seeing something, I could have the mindset, and the thing that pisses me off is I feel like these people have an advantage here. It's giving me that shit about like Lucy. Like some people have been prepared already. They have taken an oath with some kind of corporation or something like this, and they were geared, or I keep hearing people have been weaponized against others, okay? And they grow into these cluster groups, and then they attack and they fester and they feed and they attack, and they want it so bad. They want you, but then they reject you at the same time. It's something about like the antichrist, something about your antibodies. You understand what I'm saying? So when she was approaching her mother about the infidelity with her father and her friend, and she was like, what, you basically brought me back to time or whatever to recreate something here, you know, because of what you wanted, you know. And it made me think about this thing we kept picking up on somebody's birthday, definitely on the 9th, on my birthday. Something happens every year on my birthday, because again, we're talking about interdimensional beings, we're talking about time traveling. I mean, motherfucker even just coming back into points of time to harm or do certain spell work or something on people, right? But she shifted everything. It made me think about, you know, is somebody doing some type of ritual on somebody every birthday to get them to stay in some type of mental prison or something like this? It's something about love loss, and it's also talking about like a love of your life energetically could be being sponged by a group of people, like your entire family or a community or a neighborhood or a region, world, like a nation. They always knew that they had one above and one below. And that's when all of this craziness and this antics came in. And I feel like it has something to do with 9/11. I feel like the Twin Towers that fell was something that happened between the family dynamic of me and this masculine. And I don't know why I'm picking up on that energy of possibly like even a Millie energy or something like that. Like when you know, the father-in-law molested her or raped her. It make me, you know, it make me, like I said, energetically, spiritually. Is there anything to, because I remember where I was on 9/11, there was like a rat or something in my house. And you know what? That's so fucking funny here. Because that's also giving me the energy of a Lola or something like this, all right? So again, me being able to vibe on all these females' energy gives me the energy of an all God, like an all-seeing or all-knowing God. I'll say this, all-knowing, because you can know some shit, right? You could be a Gnostic, but your eye may be off because of whatever's been doing by the targeting of it or blinding it. I'm hearing somebody could have a blind eye. Okay? So the eye can't see itself. Maybe. Something about mirroring too. Whether that's energy or otherwise. So it just makes me, because I know my mom's coming to visit. Then my dad called me this morning. I am going to call him back because I'm handling some business or something with him. But there's something here that's strange about the erratic energy, like whatever this is, my best friend, my mom, and my dad contact. There's something about that dynamic here. At this time, it could be, I'm even hearing buried secrets, buried deep in the subconscious, because there could be subconscious meetings and shit that are going on in mine that I'm not aware of. So I don't even know I'm a conduit or a vessel of that, whatever is going on there. But I feel like this is where people come in to rape, pillage, and rob. So So I remember having a mouse in my little tiny apartment. Wow. I'm thinking like, yeah, something about a tiny presidential. So this is very, something energetically here. Because I know now my sister is staying in that little apartment that I had. It's like somebody trying to recreate the story from 20 years ago without me. It's like somebody's trying to remove me from a dynamic here. Especially with this masculine energy here. It's like all these bitches want to share this particular man. They don't want him in my grasp or in love with me or with me. So anybody would have been envious that have been watching, whether I knew them or not, have been spying on me for the past 20 years when they were so-called in Iraq. Could have built up a hate, a envy, something so strong for what I had or what it assumed that I had, that these women may have turned into vicious, like powerful witches against me. So remove the power of this energy that's going to house God in this time. And empower these other women to be placed over me in all different type of obstacles, opportunities, or whatever the fuck it would be. So this is the woman that we're going to show the world you don't want to be. You want to be all of these other women. Not realizing that this is the house. This is the Capitol Dome. This is where all of that creativity and all of that bullshit come from if these people are in my energy. Look, we got the moon. Satisfy emotional needs, nurture self and others. A lot of this shit, you know, I'm also noticing that people are like, oh, stay away from these people and stuff like that. But there's no boundary. You could put up boundaries, but there's no, these people are ruthless. They don't respect these things. So again, you can have 100 people in your energy. I can have 100 people in my energy right now that I did not invite here. They bogart themselves into your energy, or they have been given the advantage, or they have been given the access by someone else, by something else. So it pisses me off that these readers, they know good and well some of these things are somebody over trampling someone's free will, all right, and imposing, excuse me, certain measures, contracts, wills, deeds, and other shit onto people without their permission. They don't even have to be around you. You don't have to know that they're there. We're talking about this whole interdimensional whatever the fuck this is, where there's a clash of some kind of titans or the clash of two worlds or something here. It frustrates me so, okay? It's like you may be a shrewd somewhat in your life, or people could look at you that way, but people are painting a picture or projecting energy that you are a slut, or that you are letting different masculine energies around you when you are not. Like, again, your heart, it's almost like a King David for me. It may be two masculine energies that may be in the dark, like, you know how he has the pentacles under his feet, and then I feel like there's one masculine that's in my head, you know what I'm saying, and then there's one masculine that's in my heart. The whole thing is there may be another masculine that is in King David energy, which is my Four of Pentacles, and he also has me in his heart, but somebody else in his head. It's something about some kind of Aquarius energy or some kind of air energy or something like that. Which is why it's not us that can't, it's this, whoever has been set. I'm hearing Nikki when she said in that song with Drake, and she said she set a Sag. But I feel like I'm in my Sagittarius energy right now. And if I can't be like point blank, period, bow, like with my motherfucking bow and accurately, you know, then nothing else really matters. So it seems cold-hearted, but it's really, you know, executing something here, like execution style. somebody's going to be a million miles away. So I don't know. Like I said, something is very, very petty. Okay? Something is very, very petty. Is all I know. Okay? I feel like same way I didn't know about these friends and family and possible spouse and immediate family, the same way that this scorpionic energy didn't know who they were dealing with. So they all just turned back. I think whatever the fuck this is, it's like a betrayal. Somebody might have even thought, ha, I'm betraying this person. But in all actuality, like I was pointing out to them, those people that I see you around you are gonna betray you. You know, people want to make it about whatever, but a real twin flame, the real two that are the only two that really matter first, or was supposed to, it's all about them. Everybody else thinks that they can try to make it work some other kind of way, but it's never going to. It's just going to be a disappointment. But the feminine energy knows that a little bit better than the masculine energy. The masculine energy dealing with private part power. I feel like sometimes it's the other way around, you know. Well, I feel like somebody can be whipped by the nani before they could the phallus. I don't know. It just seemed like that's just the energy that I see. All right. So we got something about Libra here, okay? So again, we got Libra. So I don't know, these is maybe 3 feminine energies here, okay? That at one point in time during this journey, I felt had straight animosity or was straight after something. Both of these, I feel like were connected to maybe both the Gemini and the Scorpio, okay? I feel like these women are very powerful or what they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to knock it. We have Pluto here. So we have consideration, fairness, and harmony, okay? But I feel like this may be after the fact of somebody, you know, linking up with, this could also be a male masculine I'm picking up on too. It could be after some type of carnage though, killing or culling of somebody, that now it's like that. And it's like, no, I know something's missing here. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So again, North Node we have here, destined to have. So this could be my energy here. So this could be, we have transform, okay? And then we have this energy here with this North Node or something. Like I said, we keep talking about some North Node energy or something like this. All right, going to that area here. Almost like this Loch Ness monster is coming through this mountain here, but the head is having a peak up over even that here. It's something about the head and maybe even something to do with your stream, somebody's stream here, okay? Again, we have Aquarius here too, okay? So I feel like this is this energy here of this Aquarius energy here, this Jake energy as well. So I do see, okay, I'm seeing 4 feminine energies here, okay? Yeah. But again, when people are saying also in readings, I notice what bothered me is that your friends, you're hanging out with your friends. These people, I think, have attached themselves on to you as a friend, but you would never know it because in this life, you're not friends. And again, maybe you're not tapping in or able to interpret what goes on in the 5D or in your subconscious. This is where these people meet. This is the devil's playground for some of us that are targeted individuals. All right. So these women have been able to benefit off of me. At the end of the day, they're calling themselves friends, but I'm not associated with these people. They just know how to get into my energy. It's like jailbreaking or breaking and entering is something like this. Cuffing season, to cuff something, some portion or aspect of me or my life here. All right. So again, I have no friends, no new friends and shit. It feels like no old ones, only because that part of me is something that's frozen in time right now while I figure out what the fuck really happened here to me. Because whatever is off kilter with me and my earth energy, And that wife of so-called God energy has the whole fucking earth off, but they think that everything is copacetic because they're dealing with Satan possibly right now. That has deceived the whole world. That means everybody else in that world card, the beast of the field, the other beast, the foul energy and man, but not this energy that's in the middle. So there's no chaos when I'm sitting here thinking to myself and I'm not feeling like I'm getting Eight of Wands energy, there's no chaos. Somebody brings me something, it comes forth to my mind, I execute the shit to say what it is. If it's not brought to my mind, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not nosy. I never liked really talking about other people's business over and anything like that. So it's like somebody has pushed me into this energy where I have to deliver these messages to a certain extent. But normally I would not talk about my personal life. No, never did you hear me talking about it prior to 2 years ago. So it makes me look maybe obnoxious. It makes me look like this. I don't give a fuck. It make it look like the truth. I know that. Okay? So it might make me look combative, make me look hard to deal with or something like this because I'm having a fight for my fucking life while I'm trying to also gain knowledge of this shit that's coming to me and heal that as I go along by my fucking self, realizing that I don't really probably have nobody. And even the people that's coming towards me saying that they love me or they want to be around me is on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's something you won't understand unless you, like I said, are in this Empress energy where you sit high and look low, but you look at people all the same. You don't discriminate. And you don't think that you're better than nobody else. But you don't have to fit in with a motherfucker either. All right? So again, we have these is the same damn cards that we had already. Imagine you had the opportunity to look into the mirror of erased. What would you see and what do you think it would say about your deepest desires? Yeah, we already talked about this one here. But I feel like the only thing what I'm picking up here is the desire to find and just be in this whole full goddess energy with that person here. Okay? And I could see myself, like I said, I see myself in a situation where it might not be the best, you know, biggest place, but a decent place with living with someone and just really loving each other, loving on each other, being with each other and surviving or whatever you have to do. But I also see this energy with this Venus energy as living a lap of luxury, something like this here, okay? Not having to, but wherever this relationship is, meeting it where it is and being there with that person will be the only thing that will be important for a little while. So I feel like whatever this is, yeah, we have give and receive. Yeah, okay, so that's basically what I'm saying. Giving and receiving love, finding value and see beauty. I feel like whatever this is, with this Landon energy here, okay, this Houdini husband energy, which again, I feel like is some part of some kind of program with some kind of corporation or government or something like this, or world leaders, something about this day. This battle with God, all right? This is this fucking energy here. This may be a wounded warrior God that has gone up into the heavens and started a war against the God on earth or a living God. You see what I'm saying? But then came back around and realized they still love this person. This could be a masculine going against a feminine here. And then after some reason this masculine has been forbidden or hidden or taken away, but the fact that it's forbidden fruit is because the world doesn't want these two to get together because it would heal something and they don't want to do that. They want to continue with this reckless behavior towards someone, something, or the whole world. Stage, whatever it would be, okay? Finding value in anything that you have, right? I feel like somebody can put all the effort they want to behind the scenes, but if somebody's mind doesn't work like that to pick it up, it's not going to really matter in the end. We have Mars, move forward and defend yourself, okay? Okay? This is somebody that knows what's that post I seen the other day? She's a fighter, or she's a warrior, or she's something, she's a healer. She deserves a defender or a protector. And I feel like this is the energy that I'm dealing with. I'm starting to understand that someone could have loved somebody to death, but they wasn't strong enough with their backbone to stand up to certain people they worked for, with, were around, built something with, worked with, or whatever, some shit like this, which led to something that's very precious, like this pearl here in this shell here, that have been probably even hidden away or tucked away for a while, but now open up, okay? And I feel like, you know, a little bit of, you know, grit and sand, and a little bit of like maneuvering, okay? But I feel like whatever it is something was just too damn much. We have Earth here, Scorpio, Virgo, and Taurus here. Persistence, patience, and practicality here, okay? So you would never think, you see what I'm saying? I would never think that this person possibly I fell in love with at some point in time, but something ended up being stagnant, you know, in our relationship, or something could have happened in our relationship. And like I said, I would have never thought that maybe I would be somebody that would have had someone that was, you know, maybe taken or altered or something like this, fake their death or some shit like this. Because again, for one thing, I'm gonna just tell you this, that with the changing of times and the tides, I'm still thinking that this is the same person. And so that's how I know there must have been a level of something here. Because I'm still thinking the same person that I met when I was 14 is this same person that I'm looking at now. Okay? At 40. Not realizing that slowly, the way these people operate is very strategic and very patient and very whatever, that when I look at old pictures and shit, there's so much that's different about us, that something fucking happened gradually, right? So you would never think that you shared these dreams about, you know, doing these things or going and being like doing makeup for, you know, stars or something like this. You have all these dreams, whatever. You would never think that at one day that the person that you married or something ended up being plucked out in someone in the likeness of them, like we talk about in Genesis, is being placed there, right? That's a shell somewhat of a man that you're trying to activate or something all this time. And so there's a constant, steady, some kind of commitment or like a loving gesture, but it's not that you left so long ago. Like, it's hard to explain what I'm talking about. This shit could be probably written in a book or something. You understand what I'm saying? And then to really enjoy some things or whatever, and then you look up one day and you realize that this person has been in the heavens. This person may even be at an elevated status in society. Like, what the fuck are you telling me? There's something here. Then you figure all this shit out and everything like this, and you go through these motions or whatever, only for this person to still steady be waving at you, walking away like, I just had to do it. But you know you didn't. You know you was on some old dog ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Because people think everything about heaven and everything about, you know, the Bible is so goody goody two shoes. It's not. There's some bogus shit in the Bible. There's betrayal. There's pedophilia. There's all kind of shit in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So somebody worry about me saying a cuss word in the video? You know, this is something. So then you start breaking it down and you realize that there could be karmic or so-called shadow individuals in your family, because you start looking back at your family members and you notice a lot of them don't look the same. And they're not the same, or they don't act the same, or some shit like this. So I've broken it up to a karmic in my life, or is a shadow energy, somebody that has fallen off the scene, and somebody in the likeness have been placed like them in my lifestyle to make me think that everything is copacetic and still cool. You know what I'm saying? But like when Truman realized all these people are fake. They just do the same shit every day when I'm on my way to work. They just do this, whatever. You know, you don't know why. You just like, what the fuck is this? So again, I don't know. I'm picking up on something that, excuse me. This is like a hit or an attack on God is basically what I feel like this is. Because I feel like the only person that have been guiding me really in this North Node energy is God. couple guides, a couple of messengers or angels that might have been having their own agenda or thinking they wouldn't be caught, thinking they can, the low vibrating shit that they are allowed to do while they're on earth would not reach up into the heavens for God to be able to see like what's going on here. Something seems the fuck off balance. You know, I'm seeing this, but this energy is coming in, but you're telling me, and that's why I said there's something with me and angels or messengers over the centuries with this energy that I carry as this Mother Earth fucking energy, and dealing with all of these different goddesses, the energy of all these goddesses that have come and passed. There's something here. It's almost like a masculine god or a little g god or a god, you know, is okay when you're all this and that until you realize who you are and what type of weight and power you hold, until you're up from the ashes, even just standing there barely. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this energy is don't like that. But maybe that's also because somebody would then be able to see some of the shit that they've been doing. It's like God punishing his wife or his daughter and turning his face away from her. But it's all lies, or it's, you know, this God would have forgave somebody for all the shit that they did at 38. You know what I'm saying? They changed their life, cleaned up, did all these other things or whatever. And then now all of a sudden you want to say that there's a problem? Because something has happened here. Some kind of confusing of language. This is, again, the storyline of someone blocking someone from getting back to God. A wife from getting back to her husband, who is God. So they did these lies, and they try to make lots of different witnesses, but these are false witnesses, and they should not make no false witnesses against the Holy fucking Spirit. You can make it against anything else, but when it comes to that Holy Spirit, you can't make it back from that, is what my Bible tells me. So I feel like these people are trying to do and hurt somebody's reputation some kind of way. Mixing the old with the new, making up shit or whatever like this in order to make sure that someone cannot plead their case. Like I don't know who this was in the Bible that said, let me talk to God himself. Let me talk to, but that's a problem, see. If this God energy may be even jealous of you or look at you as some kind of way or something like this. Because I'm seeing some shit on a whole nother level here. Somebody's heart may be bruised here. All right? It's like you didn't come scoop me up. You didn't, you know, knock me down that much either or whatever. But you seen that there was a problem, or you seen this, or you seen something healing or something not, you know, what do you mean? Like I said, a real man is not going to let something precious or somebody precious to him sit in any kind of energy that they do not deserve, especially knowing the situation here and all the other fucking factors that go along with it. I don't care what you say. I don't care what your friends say. Most of these is just dog-ass motherfuckers. They can't wait for you to dismiss somebody so that they can try to figure out a way to go hop on them. You know, it's weird like that. Like I said, whether this is just energetically or whatever the fuck it is. All right? All right, I'm just going to do two more for this one. We're going to move on. So we have the 9th house. Spiritual growth here. Yeah, but the fact that it wanted to be in reverse and this is the first card, somebody was trying to block somebody's spiritual growth here. Somebody thought somebody had it all figured out. You think you know it. You think you elevated. You think you woke. I'm going to leave you there instead of, you know, upgrading you some kind of way here. You know? It's like that coal miners movie that I was just talking about the other day. The girl going down there and taking it because she couldn't have nothing. She didn't have anything else to do, or she had to because she was, you know, for cash or strapped for cash or whatever. And so she signed this contract to work in these miners. She found out that her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend from high school, was the one that was in control of the people in the underworld. Well, oops, with the miners or whatever. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing this drag me to hell. Okay. So somebody was trying to stop somebody's spiritual growth here. Okay? And I feel like whatever this is this house of 3 or house 3. Somebody's been doing this since early learning, childhood relationships, the rational mind, and communication. Somebody was using these antics here to block whatever this is here. Especially, I don't know what the rational mind is. That's very interesting. I guess I might want to look that up. But definitely with communication here. childhood relations, early learning. These are things that should have been taught to somebody at an early age here. How to control or conduct themselves, how to use their power, how to, you know, fight off or ward off other energies. And they didn't have that. So again, which Hogwarts house do you feel the least affinity with? What do you think that it says about you? And I don't know nothing about Hogwarts, but I'm just going to look at the caste system or the class system. I can only say all. You get my drift? I can't even. I can't even. I feel like a lot of people didn't like that energy about me. Limitless, free-flowing, wild child, wildflowers, nappy hair sometimes, shave my legs if I want, dress up real quick and look like something, you know what I'm saying, that might be worth $1 million, you know, if I fucking wanted to. You know, it's just something about me that don't like to be restrained to one thing though. Because I feel like whatever this is, these spell work have been used all my life to keep me restrained or constrained here. To feel bad about things that feel good or nice. Or to feel bad for wanting something more. You know, I feel like younger, you know, my mom would say stuff like, you know, girl, he ain't hit you. Then I don't know what you're talking about leaving for. But, you know, it's like, can't you see something else is going on here? And I'm not even going to say not happy or something like this at some points and times, but also chalking this up as like, you know, things that go with the times in a relationship. You know, there's not going to be a relationship that lasts that long that's not going to have obstacles or problems. But I didn't think that just because a man don't hit you should not be the only reason why you should want to stay with them or something like this. I don't know. It's just... But I feel like maybe it's even been because energetically, some of these people could have been already linking up with the real masculine that's been shadow stalking me throughout the years. Because I feel like something happened to separate me and this masculine on 9/11. I remember that rat was in the house, okay? And I had ended up, we ended up going back to Taurus's parents' house. And when we woke up in the morning, the Twin Towers had fallen. This is something about, this is something about energy. This is something about something else. Because it's almost like you use that one thing that I hate the most is you act just like your father. So that's like a lyrics in the song. Something that's something like that. All right. So that kind of like piqued my interest. Like, because I remember that argument or whatever. All right. And so it's like, you know, I can notice sometimes when, you know, things are some kind of way, but then sometimes, you know, Taurus will act real tight or something like this. Like, you know, and I'd be like, but I'm just wondering if this is, like I said, some family dynamic. So I'm keeping it a family energetically. Because I don't know why I keep on picking up on even Taurus's brother right now. Like my story, I'm not normal. Like I'm not, well, what people would consider normal, or I'm not the same as everybody else. I should not be ashamed to tell my story, because this would tell maybe some of these programs that these governments and shit have been using on people for a very long time. Okay, so we have the yin here, okay, and it's in reverse. Intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. And I feel like this is actually somebody was trying to do it because somebody knows that you actually are that cornerstone or that capstone or the stone that the builders are rejecting. Not only did they reject, they're continuing to try to reject and act as though they don't see what they see. This is on both ends. I'm even seeing like a star maybe now, with one pyramid upright and one facing downward. Because one of these beings would be looked at as elevated in status, and one would be what you would call lowly, or air and earth. But I also feel like there's fire and water aspects to Both. Look at this. Fire. There's fire and water aspects to both here. Confident. Optimism, passion, and bravery. Okay? So I feel like, again, this is that fire energy then. Okay? This, what is this? Aries, Sagittarius, something here. So this could be the sun here. This could be the representation of a sun, a starseed sun, or a spirit baby sun here. Because, yeah, I don't feel like this is not an aspect of this new Taurus. Good and ordinary, possibly on the surface here. We have Leo, self-confident, loyal, and creativity here. So yeah, this is also maybe like I said, that Leo sun, another sun, okay? I'm seeing the fire sun and the Leo sun. The Leo sun, okay, the Leo sun, okay? The Leo sun, he is, maybe he is, maybe the youthful one. I don't know, I'm seeing two different aspects here. Because this fire is giving me like a lover boy, Cupid energy or something. And this Leo is giving me like a rough rider kind of energy. Like, you know, he's just like a hothead. He like, you know what I'm saying? He, like, I don't know, that's what I see, okay? And then we have Jupiter, grow and expand. So these could be two suns here, okay? They realize that this father figure could have been putting this messing with somebody's yin here, okay? I don't know, y'all. Jupiter ascending, grow and expand. No, one of these is a brother. It may be this Leo. One of these is like something like that. You know, this is like a BFF brother or like really a brother. I'm saying starseed energy though, not like maybe your brother that lived in the same house with you or something like this. When you not that brother, you know. But maybe you've been energetically intertwined for some time. Physical security, possession, material value, and self-worth. All right. Okay, but I feel like this may be something like somewhat futuristic here. And maybe this Capricorn, okay, maybe this Capricorn is someone in the background here that has ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Because I was just saying, somebody's trying to be not a manipulator, but a mastermind, or somebody is like very meticulous, like somebody is very something, like I know the way, just, you know, girl or mom, you know, I know the way. If you would have just let me do it, you know, I just feel like this is that energy, something like hit with this energy, this Capricorn energy. But yeah, I feel like whatever this is something about picking or something like this. Because again, maybe these energies represent different aspects also, or sectors here in the cast. I think there's 7. Damn. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what this Aquarius though. It's like somebody being the highest though. But I think they're really heady though. You know, they're really heady. You know, something about passion here. There's something about the need for passion. A passionate new beginning, but with there's something else here. Both of these have to do with confidence here. Confidence and self-confidence. And then growth here. And expansion. I don't know. It's almost like even somebody leaving the scene to go gather these things, to have these experiences here. Some shit like that. Maybe somebody was even supposed to be doing. All right, let me just go ahead and pull a couple of these and I'm going to end this. I don't even think we got all the way where I wanted to go with this, y'all. But I feel like, again, with these energetic presences here, knowing what, you know, I possess, okay, and then knowing also with other women in my family and shit like that, because it's almost like somebody just came in and run amok. You know what I'm saying? Even my friends and the people closest to me, like, you know, I have been able to be close to some, you know, beautiful people that are beautiful outside, inside and out. You know, at some point in time, I feel like until this money situation came in, I feel like this energy has a lot of people like in their head up at night thinking, damn, do she know? There's something here. All right. We have this victory, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in the upright. I feel like whatever, these people are sad because they're not victorious in having me like this. Maybe they're going to be like this, okay? But I feel like this, if I put it back in the upright, my victory is these people right here, you know, telling on themselves. And I hope to God, the same way that they've been recording me, I hope somebody recording all their asses. Because I'm telling you right now, it ain't even going, I don't give a fuck who it is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm about to be getting mine. And I feel like this one to come in sideways, gone. This might mean somebody is on the verge of being gone or something like this. But it's just like, whatever this is some dumbass shit. I don't know who put this operation together, but it's silly. You know? I see remorse. There's a very remorseful energy here. We have running here, okay? So somebody is running. Like I said, somebody is a runner. Somebody knows what intense feelings. This is somebody would even put on a front and shit in front of people and try to, you know, try to act like they don't want somebody or something no more. Look at this shit. What was wanted in reverse. Somebody is sitting here trying to act like they don't want somebody no more. They trying to act like that's a stranger, that's a stalker or something like this. This could be a whole masculine trying to hurry up and slip back up into wherever he was, or slither his ass back wherever he was, possibly here. Whoever this is. This could be somebody that's around this masculine. May even be trying to say somebody is stalking him or doing all this, but this is what this person know he and many other people were doing against a feminine energy, invading her privacy, even to the point of like, you know what I'm saying? What cemented the relationship in reverse? So this is obviously a man that has not known his wife or this woman. Known means actually sometimes in the Bible to have sex with, all right? Like in the real, you know, contact where both people are involved some kind of way, this kind of energy here. But I feel like also it's something about love. It's something about some kind of spontaneous combustion, something that was created by God or something that happened to bring these two people together here. Kind of like, you know, like something from God, just like Chloe and Lucifer is kind of like that. Like when she found out that she was made just for him. So again, if he would have shot her down, that means she would have a life of what then? We have numbers here in reverse, all right? And something about at the movies here, okay? At the movies. That keeps coming out. I'm just going to grab like 4 more and we'll be done with this one. There's definitely some parents hiding something from someone. Now, if these are karmic parents that are in the shadows, that work as vampiric energies, these are people, or they deal with the devil or Satan to seek and see who they can devour, to see who is the fairest, meaning could be fair and balanced, or the beautifulest or the most enlightened one of all in that time. They wait to see who these chosen ones are, and then they consume them spiritually, energetically, emotionally, financially, drain until there's nothing left. Some of these are rippers, is what they called it in Legacies, where they suck and suck and suck until there's nothing left. You get that? That means, again, with this generational wealth and these lineal things here, okay? We have something borrowed in reverse. I'm feeling like somebody gave out or rented out their girlfriend's energy or body or something like this some kind of way. And now they're regretting it here. It may have been for money, like an indecent proposal here. And then the woman is being shamed or blamed as if she cheated on the man when the man is the one that sent the damn man in on the woman. And I'm going to tell you this right now. A lot of times with this fictional shit, this shit is happening in real life. And the woman don't even know that the men have been there until she hears or senses some kind of derogatory representation, as if somebody's trying to show you that they are maybe using your body or your energy in an inappropriate way. You know what I'm saying? And then again, how do you explain that? How do you prove that? That can lead to very embarrassing, insulting things like women being pregnant and being left behind by these masculine energies, just as out of spite or to pay back because they didn't bow down and chase and run after them like some dog with a bone. Because any bone they tried to put out in front of your face didn't have no meat on it. They had left all those bones for other bitches built in the workshop. Like, I know what this is. This is what this is. This is also a sacrifice of something that somebody loves so much. So they're sacrificing quality for quantity, which I will never understand. It's like a part of somebody's plan. I'm thinking Lucifer's plan versus God's plan, and also God's plan. The origin of the scar, okay? But I feel like this is not the origin of the scar. I feel like it might be the Gemini energy that was trying to sneak back in at some point in time. That might be the origin of the scar. It's just that the Scorpionic energy could be looked at as that part because of their sign or because of their nature or because of people reading into the person. But I do see that there's a little bit of that Taurus in this Scorpionic energy, which that is that part where I look at this person and it's about matters of the heart. It's something that flutters. It's something that, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna probably say they was under the influence or something of something here, but it's some bullshit. Somebody knew exactly what they was doing, okay? All right? And again, it's how long will they be able to spy on me? How long you gonna have these stupid motherfuckers in neighborhoods or communities peering in at my life and watching me privately and sneaking and stalking me and obsessing over me? How long? See, when we have this public bathroom in reverse, this sounds like somebody trying to give somebody these little offers that they should have been already done. You know what I'm saying? To keep somebody to shut up, to pipe down, okay? Again, something about on the way to work. I don't know why I keep like double life. Like somebody be on their way to work and they change. Something about change. I don't know if they change their clothes, they change their address, like they stop somewhere before they go to work. It's something weird like this, man. Somebody is doing something on the fucking way to work. Or they was doing this, because again, it says what was wanted, but that's look like it's in reverse though. It's like people are getting back to business right now. But everybody's just quieting down or something like this. But it's like, I'm just now feeling like I'm getting turned up about what the truth may be here. We have encouragement here, and then we have sweet. So somebody might not be somebody's sweetie anymore because they're waking up to the unjust thing that happened to them. And this might involve people that this person knows or are very close with or something like this. And so this makes this person very uncomfortable, or to try to make you look, or want to make you look evil so you can stop doing what you're doing because you look up to this person, or you did at one point in time, and you really love this person regardless. But they don't really know what love is, not on that level. It's almost, I keep hearing say yes. It's almost like Jupiter ascending when the brother wanted to marry her. But again, who was that played in that movie? Is that Channing Tatum? Like all these movies with this man in it. I don't know what this is. And why did somebody make all these movies that I resonate with so clearly? Like these are all parts of my life. It's almost like being God's muse, and everything was built around you some kind of way here to tell you a story one day. But it may be why he done already picked another bitch and went on to another fucking life, you know, like a life form or something like this. We have grocery store, okay? And then we have making art in reverse here, okay? I'm telling you, look, what were we talking about? This shit right here in the vow. He was trying to ignore her to get back into making art. I mean, encourage her to get back into making her art. Something about like cooking. And yesterday we talked about, you know, having that stupid ass bag of groceries with the carrots sticking out the top, going home to an apartment. It's like these lifestyles that are lived in my mind or some shit like this or something. I don't know. Oh, that's too many. Keep coming out, man. I can't wait until these get some. I'm telling you, work clothes haven't been there in a long time. What the fuck is this? I'm telling you what I'm talking about. What is this? But listen, I be calling Taurus at work. So I don't know who this is that I'm picking up on. What is this? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a, you know, like a superhero movie when the person rip off their clothes real quick around the corner and then start flying and shit. Or jumping off buildings. You know, it's something like, it's something like this. And I'm like, if you that much of a superhero, what the fuck? Then why you ain't come when I needed you? This is just, I don't know what that is, y'all. Outgrew it. I'm telling you, this is something about somebody was running. They were doing something on the way to work. Okay? They wanted something, but it's in reverse. Okay? Somebody might be saying somebody is a stranger, but they're not. Okay? Something wasn't sweet here as they thought it was. Okay? Somebody is not the original person of whatever scar this is. But I feel like somebody's embarrassed. Something borrowed in reverse. So somebody might have bought somebody or bought something. Somebody don't have as many number of people that people are saying that they do. All right. And then something about a cementing of a friendship, but it's not. Something is not cemented. Something is not signed and sealed here. Signed, sealed, deliver. All right. But somebody is gone. Somebody died. Somebody has passed on here. That this person may have been going somewhere on their way to work here. Okay. And they died. Whoever this is that they may have been seeing, one of these people that they were seeing or close to knows exactly what happened to this person here. Somebody outgrew something. Okay, love is changing, or love is altered for someone here. All right? I feel like this is definitely somebody wants to give somebody a heavy impression that that's the case. Is it? I don't know. You know, I feel like somebody is saying, I outgrew it and I'm ready to come back. Or I was ready, you know. Or outgrew a certain lifestyle here. Look, hobby. A hobby. And something about earning respect here. I feel like somebody demanded to give somebody respect. And now somebody's trying to teach somebody how to earn it on their own. Somebody might be helping someone here. And then something about grace here. Okay? Okay, favorite article of clothing in car. So somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is hiding some damn clothes or something in the car, y'all. Somebody might have a travel souvenir too. This is about like traveling, a toy. Somebody had a toy or was using somebody as a toy. Okay? And then here we go with the weird one again. Okay? So again, we got knew it by heart. I don't know, maybe somebody's phone number. And then we have grass in reverse here. So somebody's grass was not greener here. All right. And then we got favorite song in reverse. Okay. And y'all know what I said, make me feel so good. Okay. So again, I'm realizing that maybe some of the things that have been done throughout this time, I was just so much trying to get back in tune or get in touch with the energy or to find the truth that I'm realizing that some of this shit wasn't making me feel good. Maybe it was something in me that was making me feel good. Maybe it was God in me that was with me all this time that made me feel good. And I'm not looking at that energy and I'm looking outside of myself because not that I don't want to be alone, but I deserve to have someone, again, I feel like on this plane, especially somebody that goes through something like this, you deserve to be close to that person that wants to be around you. You know, like I feel like somebody thought that I would exit this world and not have anybody, or this situation and not have anybody. You know, and I feel like that's what over time some of these people have off themselves for because of that feeling. But it's not me. But again, I don't need anyone, but I would like to want someone. But everybody needs someone to be there for them some kind of way at some time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on. It's almost like that energy of somebody having every single thing that you want, but they don't have this. But you knew they didn't have that. So then why did you sit there and waste the time with the thing that was valuable with them? Could be their time, their essence, their energy, or their love. You see what I'm saying? Why do that then? And then call them out of their name and try to say because they don't have this, you can convince the world quickly that this is what this person was after when it came to you. When you know this is somebody that cared about you more than anything in the world. Maybe even themselves at some point in time. Like, it's like a big game to these people. They want to keep somebody stuck in some kind of mindset here. Something about a prized possession. Somebody might want to keep somebody as a prized possession. Okay? So I don't know, you guys, but that went kind of left real quick. Okay? It's like, yeah, maybe somebody wants a prized possession here. I don't know, guys, but I will see you guys soon. Take care. Don't forget to comment down below and like the video. And yes, I'll see you guys soon. Let me get back centered here because I feel like that shit just went in another direction. We were supposed to be talking about shady families and deals and secrets, things that are done in the dark or with the moon or with Unpacked behind Unchained's back. Like, you know, we were supposed to be exposing these things here, to expose these people for what they've been doing here. I can't be the only one exposing the shit here, really. There's others involved too, I'm just saying. Although I feel like they've been blocked from attacking me, I feel like somebody keep on saying, what more do you want? I want the truth, and I want you, period, to be the one to give it to me. The one that, whether someone had good intentions or bad, that allowed for all of these people to penetrate my energy at some point in time and put me up like I'm some public fucking something that even if you have a museum with public things on public display, you're going to protect them and shield them. You're not going to just leave the shit out there for everybody to go touching on it, putting their hands on it, or, you know, drawing on it, kids playing with it and ripping at it and shit. It don't make no sense to me. This sounds like somebody using their power, abusing their power, and trying to get rid of someone here. Okay? Some kind of way. Because they're hiding something here. And just like stop with the subliminals and stop with the other shit. You know, just what the fuck is it? You know, time, place, location, what the fuck? Tell me what, so I can go get there, so I can get the fucking answers. Even if it's not this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of playing with these people. We have 𝘬𝘬𝘬 in a couple of days. We have without a doubt, Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Okay. I feel like I said, there's like at this point, like a ghost is still pulling on my energy. So I feel like this is also some kind of leave this energy, to leave this ball of chaos that somebody know that they could have removed easily by just saying, hey. So that's why I know somebody's running. They're trying to make it seem like if all those goes bad, make this person feel like they're crazy for thinking that I should be really meeting them halfway or meeting them in this lifetime to reconcile. Make them feel crazy. Like there's no way that they can access this person. They're too high up or some shit like this for you to get to. All right? And we got this energy of talk to the hand. Okay? Somebody's acting like they've been having back and forth conversations with you and they're done talking to you now. They've been trying to talk to you when you haven't even, all you've been doing is playing around in the energy or in the air or with other motherfuckers coming in with messages. Like you have not addressed this shit seriously, not once, I don't think. You know? And we have without a doubt. This is somebody that played games with the whole world here. To try to make somebody look bad or like they procrastinate or they're not serious or look, I try to get into contact with them. Motherfucker, it's a first thing as a phone call. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to think that I am crazy for saying that. Even if somebody think they're at a higher status, you still have a fucking phone, don't you? All right? Sometime this month, a bubble beeper. This is so funny because Taurus is the one that bought me my first beeper. It says whatever here, okay? So somebody is like, whatever. I feel like this is also the seer community, okay? Because they're already, like I said, these ones that were bogus as hell are already starting to show themselves. I told you they're going to start telling on themselves, okay? And we have okay? Because a lot of people were getting paid by this web of deceit. We have booyah, okay? And we have you damn Skippy. A lot of people was getting paid for this deceit here. Somebody been throwing away somebody's money. It's like somebody stole your money and been using it to use spell work on you to continue to hide the fact that they stole your money and your man and whatever else. Trying to steal your soul. Oh, that shit is tripped out. Anyway, I'll see you guys. Take care. Bye.